guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome for those who are new to the channel. My name is Fransica Brackin John. Welcome to the channel, you guys. The Lord gave me this interesting message, right? Let me get serious. The Lord gave me this interesting message. He said Cain and Abel. And when he said Cain and Abel, he began to tell me that he needed you guys was to know the difference between Cain and between an envious brother or sisters and one that is not, because the Lord does not want you to be paranoid and just accusing this one or cause problems in family. The Lord does not want this, right? He wants you to be clear. There is brothers and sisters that is envious when you get success, and there is those who aren't like that. So the Lord wants to spot in this message. You will find out like some of these things to look for in an envious brother or sister, right? I'm gonna jump straight into this. The Lord said, first and foremost, you have to understand the whole scenario with Cain and Abel and how it works. The Lord said individuals, oftentimes when this happens, where brother and sisters or brother and brother or whatever it is, right? Close church, brother and sister, whatever it is. Oftentimes when envy or jealousy comes about, this is why it comes about. He said Cain wasn't envious of someone that was outside of his family. Why was Cain so envious of Abel? Is because Abel was jealous of Abel and envious of him. Is because Abel was inside of his family, and he looked at the fact that both of us come from the same blood, both of us come from the same place, and how come you reach success and I did not, right? He said just like when you are born of the same parents, there is supposed to be certain attributes in both of you all to say, okay, there's my brother and my sister or whatever it is, right? The Lord says like that Cain looked upon Abel and he thought to himself, based on our background and all our upbringing that is of the same upbringing, your life is supposed to look the exact same way or similar to my life, and how come yours is completely different? The Lord said this oftentimes happen where individuals that come from the same bloodline does not have their life look the same way, because even though you come from the same place, one of you all, the Lord will present opportunity to get to know him in front of both of you all. And he say, you, the brother that meet the success, or the sister that meet the success, will be the individual that choose to do things the Lord way and choose to give up what they want and what they grew up to know right or wrong, to know that to know what is right or wrong, to what the Lord says right or wrong, and you would meet great success in that area. He said the reason why you did not, your life don't look the same way is because you don't follow the pattern, or you did not follow the pattern of how Tanti would do it, how great aunt would do it, or whatever it is. You choose to follow it the Lord's way and you meet great success. And he said there is going to be individuals that is very close to your brother and sister that is going to want to take you down for this, right? So this is how this come about. The Lord also wanted to get you to understand that when this brother or sister that is envious of you, this brother or sister that is envious of you will oftentimes use the memory that you guys have from growing up small together for evil. The Lord used the memories that persons have together in order to evoke a soft heart of forgiveness when it is needed. When you pray and you say, Lord, forgive this person, let this person forgive me, or whatever it is, I'm really sorry of this. The Lord oftentimes go to that person and bring up all the memory that you guys have together, and basically that help to soften up their heart towards you so forgiveness can come in. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's the same way the enemy likes to do that also, like to go and he used that brother or sister. You would think to themselves that the Lord come to this brother and sister just like he did with Cain. Just like he did with Cain. Cain did not go to the Lord and say, I'm envious. The Lord saw that. That means the Lord can be able to spot out the spirit of jealousy and envy. This is why I can tell you about this, because the Lord tells me about how to spot it out. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when the Lord, when the Lord observed that, what the Lord does, the Lord go and he talked to Cain and say, listen, there's your brother and sister, you all grew up together, whatever it is. Do not go after them in this way. He said that did not soften up their heart. They allow They disregard that feeling of love and all those things in order to still come, because jealousy is a very, very strong and bad thing. And the Lord said, what happens now? They will come at you and to let you let down your guard. This is why you need to be able to spot it, because they will also come and say you're paranoid. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is why you need to see the characteristics. A snake could come and say, okay, I'm not a snake, but you're seeing the fangs and you're seeing the tail and you're seeing everything. You would say, no, you can say what you want. I'm seeing certain things. Do you understand what the Lord is saying? So he does not want you to be fooled by you having memories and the enemy using even that brother and sister to throw memory always, so to get you to let down your guard so that they can come and destroy you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So some of these, I'm going to explain to you now the characteristics or certain things that you can look for in a brother and sister that is envious of you. First and foremost, when you succeed, that brother or sister will try not to acknowledge it, or if they acknowledge it, it wouldn't be no big thing. They wouldn't acknowledge it in this big way, even if it's a big success. Do you understand what I'm saying? And oftentimes they will try to highlight your little failure. If you stump your toe, or if you make look at I thought you was the blessed one. I thought you did this or whatever. I thought you did no wrong. How I didn't know that. I thought you was the blessed one. I thought you did no wrong. They will highlight those little failures, because those little failures, let me see if I could get a word for it. Those little failures kind of helps. Is like it helped them to feel a little bit better, to know, oh, this person is so successful. Is a way to really just like throw it back in your face. However, they like the fact that you fail. They will like certain things like that. They will highlight that. They will dig up past mistakes and all these kind of things. He said, and they will try to downplay your success in every area. They will try to downplay it. You fail in any area, they will highlight your failure in any area, and they will start to compete. These are some things I'm telling you to look out for. They will start to compete with you. Sometimes you wouldn't even know it's a competition, because you ain't competing, but they are. You best believe they are. They will compete in the smallest thing with you to get a one-up over you, because they envy the fact certain success that you have that they don't have. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it will be competition. Listen to it. They will compete, and they will highlight your small failures. Highlight your small failures. Emphasize them more than ever to downplay your success. Do you understand what I'm saying? And the last thing that this person will do, you will see the spirit of sabotage in them. What is the spirit of sabotage? A serpent basically get close to someone and it attacks. A serpent get close to someone and squeeze the lives out of them. Individual like Cain and Abel's spirit. What happened? When you see Cain-like spirit is in them, what happened? You would see individual that use information that they know. This is a very deadly thing. They will use information that they know about you from 19 whatever it is to come up against you with that. They know you suffer in that area. They will come up against you in that area. They will use whatever weapon they can. And he say, if someone else see that they're doing something shady to you, and that person call them out on this and say, that is your brother, sister, why it is that you did that, they will try to pretend like they wasn't doing anything wrong, like that person is paranoid. Even if you point it out and you say, why you're doing this or wherever it is, they will say that you're paranoid. This is why some of you all need to be keen, because you will also start to see that you are paranoid. You will also start to feel that, because they will have it like, I said, brother, sister, I can't believe you trust me, I will grow up down the road and wherever it is, and they will do that same thing with that person. And when you really say, no, I see you, or wherever it is, guess what you're going to do? When you really stick to the point that, listen, I see you and I know that you mean, but this is what they will do. How dare you come and you better be better than me and wherever it is, and I work more hard than you, and then you will start to see the true colors. Do you understand what the Lord is saying? How dare you feel you better than me or whatever it. Look at Joseph and Joseph brothers. Look at that whole situation. I work my hard and you whatever it is, and Joseph ain't doing that, and look, Joseph had this, and Do you understand what I'm saying? A brother offended is hard to be won. Yes, kafion tono yo kavar, ros ketion tono yo kavat. A brother offended is harder to be won over. Go and look it up. I don't know the exact definition part in that, but that part came out to me in this message. It is in the Bible. A brother offended is hard to be won over. Do you understand what the Lord is saying? He said, do not think to yourself, they are going to say that you are paranoid for seeing what you're seeing and for knowing what you're knowing. And that is what they are going to use against you, for you to drop down your guard and say, yeah, maybe I'm really paranoid and serious. And get closer to you, get fresh information if they didn't have, so that they can know how deep to drive that knife. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe. Stay blessed, stay strong. The Lord is not playing. He's not playing. He said, be wise, do not be naive. The Lord is doing his work to protect some of you all, but you have to, when you receive messages like this, open up your eyes, because nothing in this lifetime here is just by chance. The Lord sends some of his children. You might not have the spirit of discernment as strong as me or be able to hear him like I can be able to hear him, but he also sent individuals, sit my little butt down and give me certain messages in order for one of his children who does not have these gifts to be able to know what to look for, so they will not fall prey to the tactics of their enemies or frenemies. Do you understand what the Lord is saying? Stay blessed, stay strong. Like I always say, remember to subscribe. There is great messages on this channel. Bye, guys.